Hope you're doing well. I'm about to go out for a gravel ride on my new Marin Headlands. I've shown you that bike before, but it has actually changed since I did that new bike day video and showed you the setup. So I don't know if you saw the Grind Duro video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But whilst I was at Grind Duro in Wales, SRAM took my bike off me, whisked it away and installed something new. I wasn't allowed to show you at the time because it hadn't been released to the public, but I've now been given permission to share that with you. So I am going to take you out on this ride, show you the new SRAM tech that's been installed, also give you a bit of an update on my plans for this year because some of my events have changed. So yeah, let's go. Well, it's kind of starting to rain, so I figured I should show you the new SRAM stuff before I go off-road and get all muddy. So what I've got is part of a three-way kind of brand collaboration, the gravel collection that's put together by SRAM, Zipp and RockShox. So each one of those brands has brought something together and the gravel collection as a whole is called Explore. So here I've got the SRAM XPLR group set, which is brand new, and it kind of builds upon the idea of putting on a bigger rear sprocket to help you get up hills off-road. But it's not as big as the Eagle cassette, which is a 10:50. This one is a 10:44. So at the top end you have tighter ratios, so you can fine-tune your cadence when you're riding on the road, on the tarmac. But then as you progress through the cassette and you get up to the easier gears, you have more of a jump because it's more important to actually just be able to get up a steep hill. So it doesn't go as big as the Eagle cassette, but for the kind of gravel riding that most people do, this is going to be a really, really good fit. If you want to do the full-on, really super steep, really more mountain bike kind of oriented gravel riding, you could stick with the mullet configuration that I had on my previous bike, which is the 10:50 at the back. So just kind of depends whether you're going to be doing a fair amount of road and some fast gravel tracks, or really more kind of mountain bike territory where you're just going to need a massive sprocket at the back to get up a steep hill. So this has got the narrow wide chain which keeps the chain in place. It's one bite, it's 12 speed. What else? Oh, getting a dead leg sitting here. Yes, so the crank itself has changed. This is direct mount, you don't have the spider. It just, the crank arm bolts straight on, and that is to save weight, I believe. You've got these X-Sync oversized jockey wheels, and interestingly this top jockey wheel is offset slightly to better handle the big cassette here. So alongside the SRAM part of the Explore range that I've got here, there is a RockShox dropper post that I was thinking about maybe trying. I've always been quite anti-dropper posts on gravel bikes because to me, riding a daft bike on technical stuff with a saddle up is all kind of part of the fun. But then I went to Grind Duro and Martha and all the other girls who beat me had dropper posts, and it made me change my mind about it, I think. So I might see if I can get hold of one of the RockShox dropper posts and show you that. Zipp have released a gravel wheel, the Zipp 101s. They're really shallow rim depth. I haven't actually seen those in the flesh, so perhaps I'll try them out as well. It'd be nice to get the entire collection on this bike and then I can tell you guys all about it. Anyway, I'm going to have a bit more of a shred and then head back home, also tell you a bit more about the stuff I've got coming up over the next few months. Quite the ride I had in mind. It was raining and freezing. It's August. What has happened to our weather? I mean, well, I know us Brits, all we ever talk about is the weather, so I will change the subject. What I wanted to tell you about was the events that I've got planned, or well, the events I can't do. I don't know if you saw the video I did at the start of the year when I said I was going to be racing Trans-Pyrenees in September. Well, unfortunately, that one has been cancelled because of, the difficulties surrounding COVID and border crossings and lockdowns and isolations and stuff like that. So no Trans-Pyrenees for me. Transcontinental was also cancelled. Nikki was meant to be doing that. So yeah, bit of a shame that all of those are off. In better news, I am supposed to be going to Bohemian Border Camp, which is a gravel camp over in the Czech Republic. So I'll be flying into Berlin, getting the train over to Bohemian Border Bash. Is it Bohemian Border Bash? I should probably know. I'm telling you all about it and I'm getting the name wrong. But anyway, I'm going to get a train over to Czech, ride to the camp, and it's a weekend of gravel ride outs and you stay in these kind of log cabins and stuff. Sounds really fun. And on that note, if you like the sound of it too, I have actually got a ticket to give away from those guys. They've given me a ticket and I can give it away in whatever manner I want. So, how shall we do it? I think that you should write in the comments why you think that I should pick you to take to the Bohemian Border Bash. I'm going to be at the camp. There's also the race, which is a 300-kilometre unsupported gravel bikepacking race. But I think the camp sounds super fun because it's nice to meet new people and not just be entirely on your own all the time. Although I do like those kinds of races too. But anyway, I'm doing the camp. So if you want a ticket and you want to come along too, then write in the comments why I should pick you. And I will pick a winner next week. I'll pick a winner next week. Right, anyway, I'm a bit late, of course. You know me, it's super disorganised. So I'm going to go and pick up my daughter. I will say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed having a quick look at the new Explore setup. Do let me know if you think I should try out the suspension fork on my gravel bike, Weird Hut, that goes with the Explore range, and ditto the dropper post. Hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye!